People. Que pasa, sapa, say what they do. Now the first thing that is popping in the news is an update about a story that I spoke about a couple of times. And it pertains to 4 family members losing their life in a place called Havana Heights, Phase 3 to be specific, in a Clarendon. Now people, when I did that story, I said that all of these 4 persons that lost their life, it is all because of reprisal. There was a tit for tat that was taking place between their family member, Bad Cuz, and also the Don of the era. His name is Azan. Now at the time when I spoke about the story, I did not have Azan's full legal government name. However, people, since then I've got that information. Now people, like I said, because of the fact that Bad Cuz was creating all sorts of problem in a Azan crew, Azan gang took away 3 family members. So therefore 3 before and then 4 after. And also Bad Cuz took away a couple of Azan right-hand man. Azan even sent somebody to take away Bad Cuz. Bad Cuz took away that person. So people, like me say, they were playing tit for tats. When I spoke about that story, I said that there's a main road, one road that leads to Havana Heights, Phase 3. However, whenever these rival gangs would do their stuff, they would take the back road, some bush area, and then the men that were supposed to be the suspect, they live in a place called Cherry Tree Lane, a next community, and adjoining or close to community. Now people, I told the Popo where those persons were from, Cherry Tree Lane. A couple of days after these people lose their life, the Popo, they went to a house in a Cherry Tree Lane that was supposedly owned or linked to Azan, which is the Don. They found 4-piece, I think a A to the K and a M to the 16 and a 9 and some other sort of handgun. So therefore 4 tools. They did ballistics. This ballistic came back positive as 2 of the tools were used on those 4 persons. Now people, I gave that information. I told the Popo this was not in the Gleaner, in the Observer. I told the Popo the suspect, his name is Azan. Now people, if you look at your screen, you will see an article that was posted by the Jamaica Gleaner. This is what the caption read. A Manchester man now serving 42 years in prison, 42 years prison sentence, is amongst 4 men that were charged with the home invasion takeaway of members of a Clarendon family on September. D0N-Azan, his government name, was charged yesterday with 4 counts of takeaway in connection with the quadruple takeaway that made national headline news. Now people, you see what it says. D0N-Azan. Remember, I told you his name was Azan. Remember, I told you he was the suspect. Remember, I told you that he came from Cherry Tree Lane. Now people, when we look at the fact that this man is presently serving 42 years for all sorts of serious crimes, and he is still the shot caller, he is still making calls from the big yard, he is still putting out hits, it tells you that Jamaica is in a serious problem. If Jamaica don't get its stuff together as it pertains to these penal institutions where people have access for call and put out all sorts of hits, it is going to be problematic, because the truth and the fact is that whenever you put somebody in the big yard, that should be it as it pertains to their criminal lifestyle. However, people, we see that in Jamaica, it is a different place. And when we think that things are going to get better because we lost some people in the system for 42 years, obviously they are doing the same thing. The only thing that they don't have is freedom. However, they have these people out there so brainwashed, so much in fear, so much in some sort of demonic cult, it seems as if they are still doing their deeds. However, people, hopefully after this, that is it for the career of Mr. Azan, point blank and period. Now people, remember, if you are following up on this story, 2 persons were already charged. And I think 2 others are, this is 4. So it makes at least 6 or 8 people that were charged. I am not 100% sure. I think the 4 persons include him. So therefore, 6 to 8 people charged. 2 people already got convicted. 2 are awaiting their sentence. And then this man just get charged. So therefore, 6 people, the 6 suspect. Now people, when I talk about credibility, when I talk about street respect, that is exactly what I mean. So therefore, when I talk, I have to talk story and you have to guess and spell if I true, or it sound cynical, or it sound like it might be saying that, yeah, I me send them. No. The people that makes decision, the people that actually go out there and capture these criminals, them know who commit credible story and they know who have farce, fictional, Disney World, Pixar, whatever you want to call it. So people, the moral of the story is this. When you do the do, when you have the track record, you basically don't really have to say nothing because it speaks for itself. You understand? Facts and fiction, 2 different things. Now before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dancehall Source and I'll be pinning the link to that channel in the description of this video. And also, please subscribe to this channel. And when you subscribe, please press the notification bell or icon and also press all in the option. Now people, it seems as if the West is getting wilder and wilder, and I am speaking about Westmoreland, Savannah Lamar to be specific. And it seems as if 2 gangs, they are on a rampage to basically get out each other, and even worse, innocent people that have nothing to do with nothing. I am speaking about the Destra and the Darling Street gangs. Now over the weekend there were at least 5 persons, including a dancehall artist that lost his life. His name was Paparazzi. Most of these persons, innocent bystander, people that have no sorts of gang affiliation. However, people like them say, if them can't catch Quack, them are going to catch him shot. And even when these shots are not related by BLOOD, just at the fact that you're on the other side, on the opposition side, you could easily become some sort of victim, and people, that is the case in this case. However, people, it seems as if it is getting worse and worse. And I am speaking about an incident that occurred at a place called Wise Men Club, a training center for young men. Now people, these are young men from a volatile community that decide that, listen, we want to get some sort of skill, we want to get some sort of training, so therefore we will not become a menace to society. However, people, what is even more ironic about the whole thing is the fact that these young men were attending an anti-violence training seminar when they were attacked by a gunman, a lone gunman. Based on information, it is said that the students, they were at the back of the class, at the back of the school, and they were having lunch. When they saw a strange looking man roll up, him come and him looking, and he left. He came back 5 minutes later, and him started to blaze up the place. 2 students were hit. They were taken to the place of recovery. However, too late was the call. They did not make it. They were victim of violence. At an anti-violence seminar, people, isn't that kind of ironic? Yes, it is. Now, people, based on the information, it is said that the Popo, they are asking the residents, we need your assistance, because without the assistance of the residents in the area, nothing is going to change, because this has been happening for a very long time. And we see the volcano basically erupt once again last week, carried into yesterday, less than 28 to 48 hours ago. 24 to 48 hours, sorry. So they are asking the residents. Now people, truth be told, a lot of residents in these volatile communities, they don't know anything that is going on. They are blind by exactly what is going on. However, the truth and the fact is that a lot of people, They know these violence producers because people wanting that I know about the garrison or the ghetto or wherever you want to call it. Everything spread, news spread like wildfire. So therefore, if Johnny had the shatter, people in the thing, them know say Johnny had the shatter. They know that Johnny is responsible for all sorts of stuff. So people, they are hearing, they are knowing, they are seeing. However, walk and live or talk and DEAD. However, people at the end of the day, they are not talking and they are still DEADING. So therefore, it seems as if you have no sorts of option. So people, me just say, word to the wise. Unless you want the madness to continue, you are supposed to do your due diligence as a citizen, as a resident of the community. It is not informing if you are a legal, law-abiding, tax-paying citizen of any community and you want better for the community. That is what you're supposed to do. That is your civic duty, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.